Um, so we have one more episode until the season finale, which I think this episode did a great job on building up to. So the episode basically starts off with Shinomiya basically taking on Soma as an apprentice, and I love how it starts off funny by him saying that he'll only accept one of the three finalists from the autumn election is an apprentice. And I love how his one of his workers, the head manager, Abel, how he was kind of like in the shadows, like it took him such a long time to cozy up to Shinomiya, and Soma just comes in and it just happens. And I love how they also expanded on the fact that he's the magician of like vegetables, legumes. And if only Megumi was in this episode. I love how they expanded on that, meaning that when he went abroad, he got better at what he did and he came back. So he's basically opening a restaurant, and they're basically doing a pre-open event where people come and test the food, and it's just like a real opening. But the real opening is like 2-3 times as harder. So, also, I love how like every past student of Toski Academy is like super successful, super duper successful, and it hasn't stopped there. Like these dudes are still learning and still getting better and still getting medals and still going beyond. So we go into Soma being the apprentice. Now the pre-open starts and Soma steps in the kitchen, and basically he feels this tension. Basically everything is quiet. He feels the tension, and he feels that everyone there is experienced and kind of like way out of his league. But this doesn't stop him. He still goes in, he still tries, but he couldn't keep up. And he was scolded by Abel, and he just apologized and got back on it and got better. And Abel was kind of like confused because he was wondering how can someone be scolded and talked down to so bad and still come back, learn from his mistakes, and try again. Basically going to say this is his determination to achieve his dream. And I think this episode did a very good job at that as well. Like anything you want to do in life that you dream of, like you definitely have to put that much time and everything into it. So after that, we go into Soma basically staying up all night and basically prepping the kitchen for the next day so that he can get help from the other staff that's there. And Shinomiya basically didn't help Soma because he also sees and have faith in Soma from the challenge, from the Shokugeki challenge from that day. He kind of had a respect for Soma. So after that, Soma gradually adjusted to like the cooking pace because he couldn't keep up with mincing. He couldn't keep up with preparations. So over the time, he basically gradually got better. And he was also looking at new techniques of like peeling, chopping. I'm guessing the best way it enhances the taste of the food and the best way it chops to prepare a dish. That's what I'm guessing. Because at the end of this episode, we see that he wants to submit a dish for the competition, which is one final dish to go on the menu. And I also thought that that was very smart. Like the different ways that he learned. And he also, as you can see, he's kind of learning his specialty here, which is learning from other people and enhancing that. Like collectively learning and enhancing that, which he did with like the three workers there. And so you definitely gotta look forward to his main dish, and I mean his dish that he's gonna add on to the menu. And he basically says that his goal is to blow Shinomiya away, as if that Shokugeki wasn't enough. So also this episode did a good job on, you can see Soma's techniques getting better, and coincidentally Abel of all people fell behind during the last day of the pre-open event. So that basically wraps up this episode, and overall I'm gonna give this episode a 8.5 out of 10. It was definitely good. Really good. And what made it even better, I thought this was the finale until the end of the episode came. So you have one more episode to go. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, like. If you didn't like it, dislike it, let me know why. And if you want to see more videos of like this, subscribe. And also have an announcement coming soon. So other than that, guys, thanks for watching. What else? Oh, we also got a quick glimpse of everyone else that's in the academy, how some got fired, how some are going through some tough ordeals, and also got a glimpse of Nikumi, favorite character. Love her environment that she's in. She looked like she's somewhere in a cave with a lot of flames. Love that look. What else? Part 2 of the Stagiaire is what we're in right now. Wonder what part 3 is going to be like. Also, main point of this episode. I think Soma couldn't keep up with the preparation of the dishes because he's used to cooking large sums of food. He's not used to cooking like a small petite serving of food and with like design, like focusing on all around areas except the large serving area. I think he's basically, large servings take a longer time to eat, which means you have more time for preparation, more time to attend other customers. But in like a high-end restaurant where you only served a certain amount of servings, you have a limited amount of time to get it out there, which is like 10 times harder than a large serving. So as you can see, again, that's what this episode was built off of. And I definitely do think like Soma learned from this. You can definitely see him evolving, and he's not letting anything hold him back. This guy is going for his dreams, and I can't wait till he even gets closer or the next step, or even to see what he does for the next step. It's just a thrill to watch him like chase his dreams, watch the adventure unfold, watch everything basically, because like this guy doesn't have an inch of quitting in him, and I love that. But again, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. And yeah, see you guys in the next review, which is the final. Sadly. But thanks again.